Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Zakk Wylde, Black Label Society. We're all doing a hang, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I'm so excited to be sitting here with Zakk Wylde today. Hello.
What's happening, Lizzie? How you doing?
How are you?
Very good. I'm getting ready for the big rock show.
We're very excited about that. Just thanks for
Yes,
taking the
I
time
get
to
very
chat.
excited about that every night.
Do you still get pre-show nerves, or just like, we're just going to rock this tonight?
No, I just, I sniff a lot of glue and eat paint chips, and that kind of
It seems to help
relaxes
a little
me,
bit.
yeah, without a doubt. And then we go out and do the big Black Label sock hop. Yeah, so, no, that's about it. But no, I just, I still look forward to getting up there every night, for sure.
You've been touring relentlessly across the U.S. and Canada. You have 40 shows for the summer tour. How has everything been treating you so far?
No, it's great. I mean, like I said, between the glue sniffing and then the just sprinkling, paint chips all over my salad and my grilled chicken, everything's been working out fine. But no, it's just, it's great. Rolling around seeing Black Label family everywhere. So, no, we've been having a blast.
I know you played Heavy Montreal for the first time as a solo adventure.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean,
Yeah.
we played it with Black Label before, and it's a great little festival. So, well, little. I mean, it's pretty massive now.
Yeah,
So,
now it is.
but yeah, it was great the other day because we played, 2 days in a row. So we did Black Label the one night, and then we did Zakk Wylde the next night. With the
Awesome.
mellow stuff. So
Yeah.
that was definitely cool.
And on the music front, Book of Shadows 2 is officially released, and when I listen to it, I feel like some of the songs are about loneliness, a bit of it's regret, and I have the lyric here, which was the blue skies being painted black. Like, I just really love the imagery in that.
Oh, I
But
dig
when
it.
you take influence for your lyrics, is it coming from newspapers, personal experiences, friends' experiences?
Yeah, I mean, lyrically, you can definitely, because I always end up, it's usually always the music first, then a melody will inspire, get inspired because of the music, and then after that, it's usually the lyrics. So, I might have the melody and everything like that, but then once I find out what I want to sing it about, then I'll start working on the lyrics. But, to me, they always have to have, like, weight, and they have to have some depth to them. So, but I enjoy writing the lyrics as much as, writing the solos and the music and everything like that. Just the whole process of the whole thing I really enjoy doing. It's like building a house, you know what I mean? So, you get the foundation, then you build the framing, and then you start putting the walls up, and then it starts taking shape, and then, you paint it and the whole 9 yards. So it's a blast.
Well, in building this house, how do you know when it's going to be a Zakk Wylde track or a Black Label Society track? Is there a certain step where you kind of have to figure that out?
The whole thing with the Book of Shadows thing, we had, throughout the years, people would, Black Label family would always be, hey, Zakk, you ever going to make another one of those mellow records? The Book of Shadows thing, I really dig that thing. So, there was always kind of like, well, yeah, in between, coming up with World Peace, cleaning the dog run, changing diapers and everything like that, I'll see if I could fit that in before brunch. So, it was just a matter of that. But, we did a short run and stuff like that, and then when it came time to make another record, and people were just saying, "Oh, Zakk, it's 20-year anniversary." I was like, I couldn't even believe it was 20 years already. So, but that's when it came about. I said, "Yeah, well, why don't we just go in and work on another record?" So the whole mindset was just making it mellow from the beginning to the end. You know what I mean? So it's a road trip type record, But yeah, it was just, I didn't have these songs sitting around for 20 years, or
Yeah.
I was writing for 20 years, because we've been doing Black Label for 20 years, and there's always mellow songs on Black Label stuff as well. So, but no, it was just, the immortal beloved, my wife, she was just like, Barb was like, I said, how much time till we, when we're on the road, when the fellas come out to the Black Vatican? She goes, well, you got about a month. I go, all right, well, that means I got about a month to write a record.
Yeah.
So, then you just start writing every day. And the way I look at it, you have like this 2-mile radius, and there's dinosaur bones out there. So they're out there. We just got to dig for them. If we don't find them today, we'll dig again tomorrow. If we don't find nothing tomorrow, we'll dig again the next day. Until you.
Absolutely.
But they're out here, so But until
Just gotta
then,
search.
yeah, you just keep digging. So that's pretty much how the process goes.
Well, it's also exciting because you have Wylde Audio where you're creating some custom guitars and amps. When you look at all of the gear you have, do you have any favorite toys?
Well, put it this way. Like what I always tell kids is, you don't want to have some crummy job. You want to make music your life, and you want to be in a band, and you want to do all that stuff. So, you have to be all in. Like, the jobs I ever had as a kid, they were always just a means to an end. They were just for me to save up for a guitar, save up for an amp, but it was all towards what I wanted to do with my life, and that's play music. So I never looked at it like whatever. I was working as a produce clerk. I never looked at it like, I had a good time when I was on the job because I had friends there and stuff like that, but I never looked at it like, oh, this was, like a jail sentence. I just looked at it like, I'm having a good time, I'm making money, so I'm saving up for my guitar.
Yeah.
Or an amp or something like that. So, but everything was towards, it's centered around music. So, I mean, the whole thing is, with Wild Audio now, I mean, and the band and the artwork, and I mean, everything, down to the production of the records, down to everything. You oversee, you make it your life. You don't just make it like a hobby or, just a part-time thing, or you got other people handling things. I mean, you surround yourself with great people, but the whole thing is you should be held accountable for as much of it as you can. You know what I mean? So this way, you're responsible for everything, and you oversee everything like that. If I was a team owner for the New York Yankees, I'd oversee everything down to the uniforms, down to the parking lot, to the concessions, to the way the field looks, to everything. So, but I enjoy doing it.
I love the advice to go all in, because I also take that very close to heart with the site that I run. But when was the moment that you realized, I am all in, I'm doing this, all the cards are on the table?
Well, I mean, probably when I was like 14 is when I knew when I wanted to dedicate my life to music. So, but I mean, obviously, and you have very, very important people in your life. When you're learning and that are very influential in your life, and very, they're positive people. So I mean, I've been blessed that I had that, growing up. But I mean, but the thing is, I mean, probably when I was about 14, when you want to do we're 12 hours a day just practicing and just doing music, but you also love it and everything like that. But it's just a means for figuring out how you're going to end up touring and doing things like that. You know what I mean? I'm saying for younger musicians, that's the whole learning curve right there.
I want to bring up that I love your sense of humor, especially in bringing metal to the children. So I was wondering, who makes you laugh, or are there certain shows that you watch to get a laugh?
What's that? What shows that I watch?
Yeah, as far as comedy goes, or is anyone that makes you laugh? Any specific
well,
comedians?
I love Seinfeld. I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. Larry David. He's awesome. I mean, so whenever I mean, that's just pretty much a day in the life of Black Label.
Well, you said
Zakk Wylde,
you said the book is kind of like Seinfeld on steroids as well. So.
Without a doubt. I'm not making the stories up. I'm just talking about things that have actually happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's just like with all the Seinfeld episodes or Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. These are things that have actually probably happened, and they're just elaborate on them a bit,
absolutely.
So, no, that's what I said. I mean, you just got to keep laughing. I mean, when things go wrong, you don't get pissed off.
You roll with it.
No, you just roll with it, and it's one for the books, No
roll.
pun intended. There you go. You'll have another book to write right there.
Got to roll with the punches.
Without a doubt,
And
always.
Speaking of
like
punches,
Bruce Lee says, be water, my friend. You got to be water, man.
Speaking of punches, you have the Black Label Fists of Fury, which I've seen videos of for quite some time. Where did this whole concept come from? Because
JD just loves it because he just loves knocking me out.
The one that got me was when you were singing Adele's Hello, and it's just like, bam! Like, where did this whole thing start?
Well, that's because JD was tired of me singing it. So, because I dig Adele, and, he was just like, that's enough. I don't want to hear you singing that song
I'm done
anymore.
with this.
So, yeah. But no, this... like I said, JD just enjoys them thoroughly as well because he's the one knocking me out most of the time. But no, we have a blast with it. I mean, that's just, like I said, it's just more Black Label comedy gold all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, just to wrap things up today, is there anything you want to say to all of your fans who are going to be viewing the interview? Just any parting words?
Yes, to the rest of the Canadian chapter of the almighty Black Label Society. Stay strong, keep bleeding Black Label, and God bless, and we'll see you later on at the Black Label or Zakk Wylde Book of Shadows 2 Sock Hop O'Doom. Take it easy.
Thank you so much for your time today, Zakk.
Thank you, Liz.
My pleasure. And remember, to everyone viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite artists. See you next time.
Take it easy.